Hi guys, it's Monita here from Pretty Heritage and welcome to the first series of My Inner Stylist. We're here in the vibrant city of Hong Kong, a city that has truly captured my heart and has easily been adopted as my new home. Before I left from London to Hong Kong, I interviewed 6 individuals who are fast growing from the ground, like the Hong Kong city skyscrapers, and they sit comfortably on the couch with me and talk about their inner stylist. Hey guys, we're here today with Sukhman and Hernoor. Hi guys.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having
us.
Pretty Heritage.
So if you could just tell us a little bit about who you guys are, what you do.
I like to express myself in many various ways. We obviously have our blog as a one platform, whether that's photography, film, even like through poetry, things like that, and the songs that we sing. But of course the other way is through our clothes that we wear.
You know, although being twins, you know, we have a lot of similarities and a lot of differences. I think more so those differences we came to realise after I got married. You know, so we always did everything together. Sometimes like we'd go to the shops separate times and we'd both bring back the same top or same skirt. So I think there's some element of that. But we've been discovering aspects of our personality, our clothing, preferences for certain, you know, you could say songs and even food. Everything, we've been discovering new things since we've been sort of separated.
Right.
You know?
Obviously growing up, I'm assuming a lot of the time you would have probably been dressed the same.
Yes.
Or people,
Yeah.
you know, and associate you guys as being the same.
Our mom would dress us the same, and then they look at you from that distance and like, well, they must think the same and behave the same, and we really weren't like that. And often I think we've spoken, you know, how we feel about being dressed the same, and we didn't really think about it because I think it's just that thing, oh, we're twins and everything is supposed to be
the same.
similar. And it must have been when we went to secondary school that we realised we just started experimenting.
So Hernoor's kind of favourite colour was blue. And I didn't really have a favourite colour. I was just like whatever I felt that day.
When I was younger, we both grew up listening to a lot of Bollywood music. Then I think when we were in secondary school, she started listening to more pop.
Right.
And then I went
rock as
down,
well.
and then I was like R&B, very rock, and then her clothes would reflect that as well.
God.
Clothes, hair, everything, you know, and I was the complete opposite.
So growing up, you guys obviously, though you were probably being boxed in one. So talk to me a little bit about how you're being individuals, but still bringing something that you still connect to very strongly in your music.
Not a lot of people will know this. So when we're singing a song together, a lot of the kind of higher notes, that's kind of like my
domain.
We could call it that. And Hernoor is, you know, she brings a lot of grace to the lower register.
And often when we sing together, people use this term.
Oh gosh, it slipped my mind.
Surround sound.
Yeah.
Oh, you sound the same, but we know those
stereo sound. That's it.
Stereo
that's
sound.
It.
Surround sound. What's
Yeah.
surround sound? Sorry. I knew it.
So they hear this one voice.
But
although
we
it's
know.
2 people.
If you're listening finitely, you can tell. All right, someone sounding a little bit different or doing something differently. But no one's listening finitely like that.
Kind of override one another's weaknesses in that way. But when they come together, like our 2 strengths, then you know it's just kind of
balance.
Balances out.
In a way, it's like through the music you have each other's back, right? So it balances out. So do you feel that reflects in like the relationship with you guys as well?
She did. We're getting really deep here.
What you might be good at, you might sort of balance it out in another way. So does that come in the twinship, or is
the twinship?
Sometimes I'll come up with an idea and I'll say, Sukhman, what do you think about this? And she'll help. We'll both refine it together. It's good that there's 2 heads, but then that means there's 2 different opinions.
And we're very, you know, opinionated independently. So when it comes together, it's like this ball of fire.
clash
You need to tame it sometimes. Yeah, and a lot of people have this misconception that you must think the same, you must have the same
it's not
ideas,
true.
and it must be so easy to work together. Actually, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we have our own ideas of doing things, and Hernoor is like the brains behind the vision, and I'm just kind of the instrument through which it's kind of carried out.
Right.
Very rarely has it been something that I'm like, yeah, you know, I've got this idea and let's do it. So that is definitely her strength.
Yeah.
And then my strength, I guess, would be bringing that vision to life, essentially. So yeah.
Obviously, you guys love fashion, you can see. But you have your individual style as well. So talk me through a little bit about how you put your styles together today.
I prefer more trousers and shirts and clean sort of silhouettes. And Sukhman, I would say she loves her skirt and dresses,
yeah.
and probably slightly more experimental.
Yeah, I would say I'm...
Is that a word? Experimental?
Yeah, experimental, yeah. I like to, you know, I'm not one to like flick through magazines and be like, okay, that's what's happening, you know, that's the trend right now, so let me copy it. If anything, I like to do the complete opposite. And I think that stems from us being twins, that from a very young age, we were dressed the same. People thought they are the same. And I guess it was this subconscious way, battle rather, to say, look, we're not like that. We are our own identity. So I think that's where it's come from. So yeah, I would say I'm more, I think you are experimental in your own way, but you would play it more safe.
I play more safe. Right, I'm done. Blazer, trousers, and it's like November, it's cold, she's got her skirt on. How are you doing that? Our style, where we are probably similar, what we both like in terms of jewellery is Jandi jewellery.
Yeah.
And even if we're wearing Western clothes, I'll actually wear like these kind of earrings, jhumke. I love jhumke, and I will always pair it like a leather jacket, Jandi earrings. And I've got a whole box just full of Jandi. And I don't know when I started liking it, but I never really liked yellow gold, and I don't think it suited my skin. And then I came across this, I was like, I love it. And then I discovered there was a word for it, and it was like Banjara. That nomadic lifestyle, those people who can't be boxed and they travel, was something appealing, and we didn't know. And just stumbling across this jewellery and silhouettes, I was like, oh, I think that I like that, you know. I'm wearing a sharara, very pretty heritage, by the way. And even on my wedding I had a garara. I think I feel more confident in trousers, and that goes back to how fashion is important. At uni I would wear baggy like combat trousers and hoodies because I wasn't confident then. I wanted to, and through my clothing I was trying to say
hide, right?
Yeah. I didn't really enjoy university, and I think I thought I don't want to stand out, I don't want to be seen, so I'll just go to the background and wear baggy clothes. I loved trainers, and I remember saying to my older sister, how do you wear heels?
I remember that.
And she said, it's a phase wearing trainers. I went through that, and you will one day love wearing heels. And I was like, no, that's never happened to me.
A wardrobe full of flat shoes. So now I've got like hardly any flat shoes or trainers. They all like
we
heels
don't
in
own
there.
flat shoes. And
The older sister has flat shoes.
yeah,
She does.
Yes, she wears trainers. So
Fashion, I've never been a fan of that word because it means that it's following a particular trend for that time, and it's like a revolving door. Something new is always going to be coming in. Whereas style, I feel like it's more, it leans more towards you as an individual and a person, and it will never, it doesn't have a time frame to it. And just going back to like what inspired me with this kind of look, Frida Kahlo. With the gajra, obviously she didn't wear gajra, she wore her roses, but this is my kind of take to towards being inspired by her as a person, the way that she used to think and the way she expressed herself through her life and her art. But this being like the Punjabi or Desi take on it, I guess. Yeah, exactly.
Is there a moment that defined you as a female and made you step up and bring in your power?
oh wow.
What a question!
My sort of defining moment or turning of the leaf is being a married woman. I have seen that, and I feel more sort of like I have a mission. I really do feel like that. Like, you know, when I talk to my husband about certain things that I don't agree with or I don't like, I never realised that I was that passionate about it. I cared about it, and when someone else was struggling, it really bothered me, and I would take it almost personally, like it's my problem. But now that I've seen that, I've been exposed to these things, I'm like, I have to make that change. I have to be that change. People say, oh, you're a feminist. And I was like, am I? I always question, like, am I a feminist? I think I just care about equality.
Yeah.
I don't know what that word means,
Yeah.
feminist, you know.
Being a twin, then having your own individuality, you've then got married, and then you've discovered even more about yourself.
Exactly. She can't relate to that feeling.
No, definitely
You know,
not.
she'll give you her own answer. What was her defining moment, but for me, most certainly that was it. Right now, where I am in my life, I feel like I've got a cape on my back.
Yeah,
you know?
amazing.
I do. And flowers in it. Do you know what I mean? I just feel so incredibly blessed that I was born a woman, and you know, I've got this soft side, and I've got this kind of, I don't want to use the word masculine and feminine energies, but I guess that's what we can use to identify. It's a beautiful blend of both. A lot of women come forward with this, well, you know, we give birth. Well, yeah, but you know, you need the soil and you need the, you know, seed, I guess.
Coming from a family, obviously, of strong-minded women, your mum's obviously been a huge influence on that. Do you feel that's what's given you the empowerment as well to be very strong-headed and having that clarity in the direction?
Say for my mum, for my Nani G, and our elder sister, she's 10 years older than us. So she's very opinionated, very headstrong, and you know, when we were 10, we looked up to her. They always questioned everything. So naturally, we started questioning. Do you remember when so our elder sister, maybe she was 19, and her first car, it was like a boy racer car. Do you remember? It was like fuel exhaust. Yeah, like
I wanted one of those.
The little black brandy at the bottom. And she said, you know, the reason why she bought that car was because she wanted to say, you know, a girl can drive a car like this. And so being 9 years old and seeing our sister do that, it was like, wow. And you know, she was always breaking
boundaries.
So we grew up seeing that.
It's really inspiring to have you guys here, and you know.
Thanks so much for this amazing questions.
No, I loved asking
No one's
them.
ever done that before. I don't even think with our friends, people who know us intimately. I've never thrown those kind of questions our way, and I liked it. Really got me thinking.
How Wiki is on point with that.
Guys, we've got Hernoor.
Where are they? Keep that in there.